Leo, hey beautiful, Melissa here to do a timeless love reading for you. Could be dealing with an Aries, or you could just be sitting in your power at this time, Leo. This is a love reading, and we're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy. This is for any placement of Leo. Cross watchers are also welcomed here. All right, you guys, these cards are ready, I think, to talk. So, whoa, what we got? Maybe an ending going on here. So the end of a heartbreak is what I'm getting. Something's heartbreaking is over. Good. Yeah, it's almost like you've been released of something. Let's get more. That may or may not have anything to do with this reading. All right, Leo, anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel or in the description box below. Wow, so we have the Five of Swords in your energy, the Six of Coins in your person's energy. I said coins. I always say pentacles. Weird. It just felt like coins today, okay? And we do have the Ten of Cups as a potential outcome, but I do feel like there have been delays, and I feel like it's because you're feeling a bit, I feel like you might be self-sabotaging here a little bit, Leo, okay? I love you so much, and I miss you, and I don't want to start out a reading like that, but that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like there's something you're doing. Okay, what's coming to mind is a movie I just watched, so I've been watching a lot of movies lately. And, of course, most of them are cheesy Christmas movies. But the one that's coming to my mind here is where a gal didn't think she deserved the guy. Okay, it's on Netflix right now, and it's called, what is it called? Oh, I'll link it in the description box below for you as well. But the gal did not think that she was good enough for the guy, so she kind of inadvertently set him up with her best friend, who was super hot and da-da-da. But she didn't know that he had the same feelings for her when they, so it turns out later on they end up, oh my god, I don't want to ruin the whole movie. Okay, I'm not going to ruin the whole movie, but the point of the matter is sometimes I feel like when we feel unworthy of something, we ruin it before it can ruin itself. That's what I feel like is going on here, because I feel like somebody's truly in love with you and really would pour into you, but I do feel like you think they're not, it's not like you don't think you're good enough. I can't really get the, it's like you don't think the interest is mutual, so you are, instead of taking the rejection that may come with it, if you were to be honest about your feelings, I feel like you're trying to almost push them off on somebody else is what I'm getting right now. It's the weirdest message. You don't have to necessarily be doing that, but I do feel like you're pushing somebody away that you really like because you don't think they like you. But this is how, this is the games we've been taught to play, and they definitely keep us single and away from the person that we're in love with, okay? So I feel like we're going to get more, but I feel like there's going to be a need for you to, wow, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Hierophant, Two of Wands. There is going to be a very strong need for you to leave your comfort zone here. In the end, it does look like you will be taking your power back and taking a leap of faith towards them, or leaving your comfort zone. It is asking you to leave your comfort zone, okay? There is a very strong comfort zone here, and it isn't like the cute, sweet little comfort zone sit at home, mind your business. It is a very defensive, very, it feels like you might hurt their feelings into, like, out of a relationship with you, so that it was your fault, and so that it wasn't because you weren't good enough, so that it was because, oh, well, I was a jerk, so that's why they didn't want me, right? It wasn't just because they just didn't want me, and the truth is they just want you. So that's what I'm getting right now, is that you are trying to steer them, you're giving them obstacles. I just saw the Chariot card. You're giving them obstacles, and it's like they've manned their way through, male, female, non-binary, through these obstacles. At this point, though, it's like they are, hold on. Wow, they've done a lot of healing. And I can see they are just waiting on this moment for you to, they're not going to wait forever. That's what I feel like saying, is they've done a lot of healing. They've ended a cycle, a huge cycle of theirs, where they I almost feel like you guys maybe have been doing this little cat and mouse thing for a long time, is what I'm getting right now. And it's like, no, it's just time to be real with this person. Let them know how you really feel. If they do not reciprocate, there is literally no harm in that, because you can't lose the person that's for you by telling them the truth, right? You can only lose somebody who was not the right one for you. And of course, whoever I'm reading for, this person is for you. This person is wonderful. Again, we have the Ten of Cups and the potential outcome. They have the Six of Pentacles. I keep wanting to say coins. So I do feel like they've worked really hard in their business life. They have the Six of Pentacles, the Star card, the World card, and the Three of Wands. This is about somebody who's done everything they possibly can. They've done the next right thing. They've followed every inspiration. They've taken action towards the things they felt like they needed to take action towards. They felt called to take action towards. And again, I feel like this whole thing is a huge test to see if you will put yourself out there vulnerably. And it does not look like you want to, okay? With the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, it's like, nope, you're again, I'm literally watching you push them away. And watching you run with these little swords. Your heart is what I'm getting right now. I'm watching you literally push them and run so that you don't have to, if it doesn't go well, you don't have to, it's not just because you weren't good enough. It was because you were, you pushed them away. And the truth is, again, with this movie, I'll link in the description box below. We can lose the love of our life this way. This is the only way we can lose the love of our life, is by trying to. It's self-sabotage. It's really, again, because we don't want the rejection for the real reasons, like just because we are who we are. So we are making we are manufacturing a reason for them to reject us. That is legitimate and has nothing to do with who we are, so that we don't have to feel the rejection of just who we are, okay? Again, I'm feeling that there won't be a rejection, but you are going to have to come out of your comfort zone if you want this Five of Pentacles to not be here in the end, okay? So we have the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of... This is like your other half that I have already said this like 15 times. I can't say it anymore. You are pushing away the love of your life. You're leaving them out in the cold at this time. And maybe that's just how it's going to be. It does mention here that, the Five of Pentacles is in the outcome. So that is just saying, like, if you cannot get over this, which, by the way, you might not be able to. I don't know. Like, this Five of Swords, Seven of Swords energy is it's like, oh, I want to put myself out there, but I can't. I'm like stage fright. I'm watching a deer in headlights. Oh, baby. Oh, it's like the one person for you. And I think you know that it is, and that is what makes it so terrifying. If this person rejects you, you being you, then it will be detrimental. And so I guess it's saying, if you have anything that needs to be healed, do heal that up, because that will make this go away. That will make this painful. It's like a trauma, a trauma from past rejections, or even childhood rejection. Child not getting enough attention as a child or something like that is what is coming up to haunt this connection. Or in the past, if this connection, for them to go do this healing and closing of cycles, this connection, if this is a past connection for some of you, could have ended in what you felt like was a rejection of you, but it really wasn't. It was they needed to do some healing and some growing, some learning and some ascending before they could actually give you what you deserved. Again, regardless of, because I can't be talking to everybody right now, this is a general reading, and some of you may have somebody in mind that is not the one for you. So if, regardless, this is the one or not, we've been taught a kind of a lie about how to approach a situation, just by, hiding who we are. Don't text first. Don't say what we want to say. Say something else. Say something cooler. Say something more nonchalant. All bullshit. Go ahead and erase all of that shit. Like, unless you're looking for a booty call or trying to scam somebody into being with somebody that you're not. If you want to be with somebody that's really for you and that really loves you for you, you have to be you. So you have to text when you want to text. You have to show your vulnerability, show your heart. These things are mandatory in a real, true love connection. And for a lot of you, like I said, this is a real, true love connection. For those of you that may be dealing with a situation that isn't for you, there is zero harm in letting somebody know the way you feel, being rejected, and getting that person out of your way if they're not for you. Do you understand? Because now you're closer to the person that is for you. At least you have that block out of your way. This is all very interesting. But for the most of you, Leo, I see this is the love of your life. With the Major Arcana and the overarching energy that signifies a true, deep spiritual connection. You have the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Two of Cups in your potential outcome, with this Five of Pentacles, which I can only attribute to these two cards, this need to protect yourself by way of, again, manufacturing a rejection from them. Like you're giving them a reason, a solid reason to reject you at this time is what I'm getting for a lot of you. You're literally making them so that you know that it was because you were a jerk, not just because who you are truly and deeply wasn't good enough. Okay, I do feel like this is a huge lesson for you with the Hierophant here. Could be dealing with the Taurus and Aquarius. Taurus is very strong. We have Aries, Pisces. Pisces is pretty strong. Any fixed sign is also here. We have friendliness and freedom. It is just mentioning that your ability to be you in all situations is what will, I'm just going to say, is what is going to free you from every demon, every burden in this lifetime. So this situation, whether it goes the way you want it to or not, believe it or not, getting to the outcome by being your authentic self is going to be the best thing for you, okay? You are a friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections and freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. I am feeling a very strong, like what people see of you, who you truly are, and then what you are. I'm getting a very deer in headlightsy. I get this feeling, so I'm getting from experience this very deer in headlights energy of almost like you've waited so long to, now it's like you're frozen stiff. You can't move. And again, I urge you, I think I've told you guys this before, to do something. If it's not necessarily throw yourself out there vulnerably to this person yet, do some things. Practice that muscle of discomfort, of getting comfortable with being uncomfortable in any way that you can. Sometimes I do weird shit. I'll go talk to somebody that I'll push myself to go talk to somebody that I was terrified to go talk to, or whatever it is. Give somebody a phone call that you've been terrified to talk to. Go up to a stranger out in public and talk to them. Do whatever it is to get that muscle worked so that you can, again, I don't feel necessarily there's a ton of healing, except for the healing of the perception of yourself or your ability to go be this Queen of Wands, because this is who you are. But again, I feel like it's like you've waited so long to really step into that power, or you've been out of that power for a long time. This could be due to COVID. Like we just became hermits. We didn't know how the fuck to move anymore. Whatever it is, I feel like you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone at this time with the Two of Wands here, into this Queen of Wands. It's like you need to reinvent yourself back into who you truly are, okay? And again, if it isn't with this person yet, just stepping out into the great unknown in any area of your life will help you work that muscle out so that you can eventually step into this connection with this person. They are waiting. They have done all the work that they need to do, okay? This person truly does love you. And again, if I'm talking to somebody who is interested in somebody who is not reciprocating, getting this person out of your way by being authentic and vulnerable with them is going to be beneficial to you, whether you want to see that or not. I love you so much, and I will see you guys very soon. Mwah.